Hey everybody, it's me, Herbert Jones, back with a new video. This is in addition to the series I've done. Sure it was short in the past. I'm going to see if I can keep it going. Tools for urban preppers. And these are tools that I found to be very useful in my day-to-day life as a city dweller and an urban prepper. So, the topic today is multi-tools. And these are the three multi-tools that I have. I'll go from simplest to most complex. Most tools are pretty handy for when you're just facing some day-to-day situations. Whether you cut an envelope open, open a box, file some things down, open a bottle, open a can, and let's say you need you don't have the tool available. You can always your trusty little pocket knife or your Gerber, your Leatherman, or what have you, and get the job done. Right here is just a cheap little pocket knife. I'm pretty sure we all seen these. It has the main blade and has like a sawtooth blade, a pair of scissors, can opener, bottle opener, things like that. I will say this though, if you decide to carry any multi-tools with you, I recommend getting them. I recommend oiling them as well as sharpening them. As with any other tool, to maintain its strength and to keep it from wearing down faster or breaking when you need it the most. This is my second take. This is the second take of this video because the first one, as I was trying to get open the bottle opener attachment, this thing's been sitting on my coat jacket for some time and I haven't oiled it. It actually pricked my finger. So I had to stop. It was bleeding just a little bit. I just had to wash my hands and rub some rubbing alcohol in it, and it'd be fine. But yeah, it's good to have good to make sure your multi-tools are well maintained, so that they'll be dependable when you need them the most. This, like I said, this is a cheap pocket knife I got at a gun show. The knife is, it looks like a Swiss Army knife, but it's not made by Swiss. But it's handy to have around. This is one that I've had for several years. It's marketed by Winchester. It's one of the multi-tools. This was maybe about $10. This one right here is about I'd say I paid about $2 for this, which I'd say was a pretty good investment considering what it is. This is one that folds out into a pair of pliers and wire cutters, which comes in handy in my line of work. I'm a bicycle mechanic, and I'm also a cook in a bar, and sometimes I have to use these kind of things to fix equipment, or if I'm test riding a bicycle, to make some slight adjustments. So having these kind of tools, on hand, even if you're not in the mechanics field, it's always good to have something like this in case something small comes up. This one, as you saw before, it folds out. It's like a pair of pliers, but it also has many other attachments. And this one is well oiled, so this one will open up a lot easier than the first one I introduced. It has a flathead and kind of a pry bar attachment. It has a file. It has a single direction file on the side, and a small ruler. It has about 2.5 inches on it, or 3 inch. I think it's 3 inch increments. A 3-inch ruler. A small paring knife, Phillips head screwdriver. Close all this up. And close up compact. It also comes with your main blade with straight and serrated teeth. Some glint on this thing. I'll actually keep this one in my bug out bag. I'll share it with you in just a second. There's a can opener. This looks like a fine pick, and another kind of flathead screwdriver. I used to keep this one in my pocket until I got a better multi-tool a couple years back, around maybe a year and a half after I had this. And so then I figured I'd toss this in my bag. It's always there if I need it. I'll use my main multi-tool, which I carry with me every day. I can always fall back on this one should the need arise that I have to bug out. This is that's my main multi-tool. Such actually did a video. You guys know Such stuff a lot. He did a video on this Gerber multi-tool. I believe the one he had was a newer model. It had more AR-15 attachments because this is with the military issues for for the M16 and M4s as a field tool. But this is made by Gerber, made in the U.S. It has a ruler right here on the side. This is in inches. It has another one right here in centimeters. To open this up, it's kind of like kind of like whipping out a switchblade, but it slides out on the track. This is on the fire attachment is on a track, which is integral into the handle. So you just like that, and it opens up. I remember I'll be at work sometimes, and I have it in my pants pocket. If I need it real quick, just pull it out. Someone thought I'd pull out a knife. I said, "Wow, that was fast." But I like that feature. This one, also has a plier. It's also works as pliers. This one, and I just changed these out, has carbide teeth. If you can see these little triangular teeth, they're carbide cutters, and they can be changed. They can actually be rotated to an edge that has a better to a side that has a better edge, or just completely replaced. When I got mine. I got this one used at a gun show. I paid $35 for this. It didn't come with a sheath, but I figured it was well worth it. The teeth were well worn. Then they later got cracked. I went on Amazon.com, got a replacement kit. I think it ran me about I want to say $6 last year. But they're good for making cutting wires and also cutting cables. If you have like kind of a thin metal cable, kind of like a coat hanger, you can cut them with these. It'll take a little bit of strength, but it can be done. These also come with wire strippers. If you look closely, you see like these indentations right here, where my finger is on either side. That's for stripping wire. Let's see, this multi-tool comes with germane blade. I like this feature. It has kind of like a more coarse file multi-directional file. On the other side, it has a single direction file. Comes with it has a screwdriver and a can opener attachment, or rather a bottle opener attachment. And just because it's a thin profile, it doesn't mean that it isn't you can't get the job done. It actually works pretty well. It also comes with another screwdriver and a pick attachment. Though I believe this also can be used for a screwdriver attachment. There are bits you can buy with this multi-tool that if you have the original sheath, it includes hexagonal, Phillips, flathead, things like that. And it's good for working. Like I said, this is good for working on guns. It was originally made by I think designed for the military to be used on their rifles. So those attachments are handy. I think it's even double as a sight tool, if I'm not mistaken. And on this side, this is your can opener. And this can opener came in handy quite often when I was in the kitchen, and we had those cheap can openers, and I just take this out, and it would take me a while to get it open, but I got it open in time. It has a Phillips head screwdriver, a lanyard loop. This one's dusty too. I always keep it in my side pocket. And it also comes with this little sawtooth, little sawtooth blade. Interesting story. We have a pizza handle in the kitchen I work in, like I said, a pizza spatula, and it broke off of it. So it was jagged, and I had time in the kitchen, so I figured I got this. Took this out, and it took me a while to saw around the edges, but I was able to saw around it enough so I could just break it, and then get the multi-directional file, or mill bastard as I normally call it, and I just went to town on it, smoothed it out, and it looks like it just came from the store. So the multi-tools, they have a good purpose. They have multiple uses. So I would say that if you're in the kitchen or out in the yard, on the subway or things like that, multi-tool may come in handy. I encourage people to have these little tools with them. Or maybe it's not like the expensive Gerber, something a little more cheaper. You can go down to just a simple pocket. But yeah, this is my video on multi-tools. Please make any comments or leave any suggestive PMs about some of the things I just said. If you agree, cool. If you don't, please share with me why. I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. But that's my video. I'm Edward Jones, and you have a nice day.